Just a short video about Demko knives. I lately don't have so much time to do this type of videos, but this is a buyer be aware sort of video because this knife costs about $450 to $500 depending on your location. And it's USA made. The designer is Andrew Demko. He's very popular and people like this brand and stuff. I also like the cold steel knives that he designed, like this cold steel SR1. But with the Demko knives itself, so Andrew Demko left cold steel and now he makes his Demko knives on his own. And I feel like there are some issues sometimes now. This is the 80-20. It's basically full size, but it's the slim, so it's a bit slimmer than the normal full size. And one issue was the lock stick. It had severe lock stick, and I put in some razor oil, so it doesn't have lock stick that much anymore. But you should never put the oil in the locking, and because it potentially is not good for the locking. It's not a door lock, it's the lock of a knife, so you shouldn't have to put in oil, but I had to. Now, the other issue are these pins. You see, this handle is held together by these big standoffs. But the standoffs, you can basically, as you saw here, you can adjust them. They are not fixed in here. They are basically fixed by these pins, you know. I just see the standoff should be here, and I just used the screwdriver to put it there. You can take this out, this standoff, and inside the standoff there are these screws and these pins. Now the issue here is these pins, they are not big enough. They are not, you see. That's a big issue. I mean, for many people, maybe they used enough Loctite for you and you didn't really use your knife that much. I also didn't use that knife, actually. I just opened and closed it a couple of times since I got it about a year ago. But that was enough, so the screws became loose, and I mean, Andrew Demko is known for the strongest lock, you know. This is the strongest lock on the market. It's the Shark lock. It's the strongest lock. So this is his unique selling point. This is why you buy a Demko knife and not like maybe Axis lock knife or something. And honestly, if the screws come loose, I don't know, maybe you should use more Loctite, but they just came loose from opening and closing. You see the blade is basically new. I didn't use it. And now to the issue, I want to put the screws back in there, but if you screw down the screws fully, you know, on both sides until they reach this pin, then it will not be possible because this pin is too short. So at the end, when you screw in from both sides, and this is not a captive system, so this means when I put in the pin here, when I put in the pin here, and I want to, maybe it's right like that, I don't know. And now I want to put here the pocket clip, and I try to screw in that screw. Then depending on how much you screw in this screw, that screw might not be go in, you know, because it will not catch in the standoff piece. Now it did actually catch, but now it's maybe uneven, you know. Maybe the screw is more in the cylinder on this side than on that side, you see. Maybe it's like that. And here it's more, you see, here it's more, and here it's less. And at the end, if you make it like that, you know, then and you don't have it even inside, you maybe have like here almost fully inside, and here you have a big gap, and the screw is not really inside because the space is too much. Then you end up with the issue, because then the screw will become loose, and this screw actually is a screw that is made to hold the pocket clip and also to hold this two or basically these three standoffs. So this is just bad. I mean, you should make the standoff larger so that the screws can be screwed in fully or something. I mean, you have to have another solution. It's a basic problem. I mean, yeah, I don't like it at all. Now let's check out this knife. I mean, this is the 80. This is the cold steel SR1, and I used this knife hardcore for years now, and yeah, no screw came loose. It's a $50 knife. It's full 4-inch and not like this 3.5-inch of this custom Demko here. I mean, why would you use a 3.5-inch blade with the strongest lock on earth? I mean, this is maybe a medium or not even large size knife. This is maybe a large size knife if you would consider it like that. So why would you need the strongest locking system on the market for a tiny blade? And also this blade is like 3 millimeters thick, so why would you need this strength of the lock for a blade that is as thin as many Spyderco blades, and you have a big hole in this blade, so good luck doing any hard use stuff with that blade. And now there are many people that think pocket knives are just usable for opening letters and stuff. I mean, did you ever see all this type of videos, the old cold steel videos where they showed all the capabilities of the folding knives and stuff? I mean, folding knives with that type of locking mechanism, they are capable of doing many things, but not if you have loose screws and a bad standoff design like this one, and not if you have a slim blade. And now Demko knives, they make smaller and smaller blades. I mean, they make like 80-20.5. This is basically half the size of this blade. It's for kids, or I don't know. And then they go the Shark Cup. It's even smaller. It's I don't even know who would put that in his hands. I mean, I'm maybe 6'1", 210 pounds something, maybe 220. I don't know. This is small enough for me, and I'm not like a giant or something. So why would you do a 20.5? Why would you do a Shark Cup and then a Nanoshark? It's even smaller. Nanoshark. It's like a 2-inch blade or something. I mean, you can open letters with that and nothing more. You know. I mean, you cannot use it for a campsite or whatever. There are people that use folding knives in the army. You know. They don't need loose screws like that. That's just bad. So this knife costs 10 times of this knife, and this knife is a good knife, and that knife has many issues. So I'm not sure. It's a buyer beware video. All the white knights of Demko can write their comments, whatever. I don't care. This video will stay online, and because this knife has issues, and people should be aware. Bye bye.